Hey Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome to my first impression of the Kublai Khan and Vietnam announcement video from the developers at Firaxis. Without further ado, let's get started.
Welcome to the developer video for the 5th DLC of the Civilization VI New Frontier Pass.
Today, we're going to be revealing our next new civilization, a new alternate leader for 2 existing civilizations, a new game mode even your rich Uncle Moneybags would approve of, and a new district with 2 new buildings.
That's pretty exciting. That seems like a pretty feature-rich pack so far. 2 new leaders, a new civilization, and a new district, and a whole new game mode. Of course, we knew kind of all of this was coming, but I'm really excited to actually see what they're going to show us.
First up, the next new civilization you'll be exploring is known for its dense forests, fertile floodplains, one of the healthiest cuisines in the world, and a rich, innovative culture. Chào mừng quý vị đến với Vietnam. Welcome to Vietnam. Now, as per usual, we're going to let the first looks provide the details on this culture and terrain-focused civ. In the meantime, brace yourself to ride some storms.
Oh, hang on a minute. I want to have a look at this. All right, let's see here. We've got... the leader is blurred out. I don't see any bonus yields because they have the yield map mode turned off. What did they do with this? What was this that they placed? It looks like a holy site placed on a forest. Oh, wait, hang on. If I go back here, notice how they can... It looks like they can only place... like the green highlights are only on jungle, forest, and I think marsh, yeah. So that might have something to do with Vietnam's like unique ability. Maybe they can only build districts on those things. Because normally when you would have a district highlighted and you were going to place a district, a lot more tiles would light up. Trying to see if there's any other like sneaky little hidden changes that they've kind of popped in here. Like looking for changes in the UI and stuff like that. I'm not seeing too much. I'm a bit confused about these like road recommendation things. I wonder what's causing those. But very, very interesting. I am excited to see what Vietnam has for us in store.
Brace yourself to ride some storms.
As we've shared previously, we begin our process for creating leader animations with highly polished and supremely professional do-it-yourself reference videos. Our process for Vietnam's leader was no different and even more fun. Like Ambiorix, this leader is a fierce warrior. They are known for their bravery, guerrilla tactics, and deadly temper. They are not only considered one of Vietnam's national heroes, but a godlike figure whose personality and achievements have become stuff of legend. It was our honor and privilege to help bring Vietnam to life with these animations, which, if you look at the reference videos, also make for a pretty rigorous at-home pandemic workout.
This pack will also include an alternate leader for our China and Mongolia civilizations, the jolly but ruthless conqueror Kublai Khan. Again, we're saving the details for a Kublai Khan first look, but we
whoa, hang on! You can't just gloss over things like that. I want to see what happened there. You can't just hide. I want to see. All right, so Kublai Khan. I like the leader design. It's really, really cool. I was actually a big fan of the what was that Netflix series? I think it was Marco Polo. I feel like that was that Kublai Khan that was in Marco Polo? I can't remember. But the character design here kind of reminds me of the actor from that. All right, let's see.
Kublai Khan. Again.
Okay, hang on. All right, so they're sending a trade route from Xanadu to Xi'an. And what happens? Click. They got knowledge of the wheel and progress towards military tradition. So maybe they have progress towards military tradition on the wheel. Maybe, oh, that might be a cool idea. Maybe their unique ability is if you send a trade route to another civilization and they have a eureka or thing that you don't, a eureka or inspiration or whatever that you don't have, you kind of steal it from them. You steal one of each, kind of like Russia's ability. That could be interesting, except Russia is where I think they get science and culture based on how far behind they are. I think it might be something like that. That would be cool. That would be really, really interesting if that was the ability. Because it would mean that, like, you could play in, like, very interesting ways as Kublai Khan. because you can get a ton of science and culture from international trade, which also means you have a ton of gold, which means technically then, a thing like a harbor and a commercial hub actually becomes like a science and culture district, but only for catching up, right? That would be an interesting way to play.
Really think his abilities create some new and unique opportunities for playing as China or Mongolia.
Okay, so he's for China and Mongolia, cool.
The cornerstone of the Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass. Every pack has featured an optional new game mode to shake up standard gameplay and to present some engaging new challenges. The Vietnam and Kublai Khan pack is no different. We know a lot of you have requested more robust economic gameplay, so we've created the Monopolies and Corporations game mode. You'll now be able to build...
Could this have the... I would be super excited if this has, like... Because a lot of people have been asking for a very, very long time for an economic victory mode, and it would be really interesting if it was tied in... If they introduce a new, victory mode and Monopolies and Corporations was tied into it. That would be really, really, really cool. But I personally also, I was a huge fan of the corporation stuff in Civ 4. I really, really loved it, and I'm super happy to see it make a return in Civ 6. This is probably, out of all of the packs that we've seen, I would estimate that this is probably, alongside Secret Societies and Heroes and Legends, this is going to be like one of my favorite modes. Just because I don't know, I just really liked the corporation flavor stuff from Civ 4.
Build your own economic empire and live out all your fantasies of swimming in pools of coins.
Previously, our alternate persona for Catherine de' Medici was the only leader to offer any advantage related to improving more than one of the same luxury resource. With the Monopolies and Corporations game mode, you'll be able to create an entire industry around duplicate resources. Industries provide powerful buffs.
Whoa! +2 food, +2 production, +1 gold, and 25% gold yield in the host city. That's insane. Also, this is the same game from earlier as Vietnam, and we get maybe get a couple more clues about their abilities here. I don't see that. Oh, is that a unique unit up there? Is that perhaps a unique unit hiding up here in the top of the screen? Perhaps it is. Their city design. I like the design of their monument here. No, I'll see if I can get like a zoom in on that. But I think that's their monument. It looks really, really cool. I love the culturally unique things because you can see the granary there too. But 2 food, 2 production, +1 gold from a luxury is really good. Considering normally when you build a mine, say on a diamond, you would get +1 production and then another production at workshops and then another production at industrialization. Like extra food and production and gold, that's really, really cool. I feel like this is going to add so many yields to the map. And honestly, like half of the satisfaction of the game comes from seeing like really, really big yield numbers across your empire. So I love that they're really leaning into the high yield gameplay stuff.
To their home cities, as well as a steady supply of great merchant points. These buffs range from increasing a city's yields to giving it additional housing.
Whoa! So diamonds gives +25% gold. It also gives you great merchant points if it's to have an industry. And what was cotton there? Cotton was like... cocoa. Sorry. Cocoa gives you 20% growth and +3 housing in the city. Oh, man. Yeah, this is 100%. This is going to be a game mode I play every single game with. This is so cool. The fact that now this was something I was really, really hoping for. I didn't say it out loud when they said it like a minute ago that they were doing the corporations mode, but I was really, really hoping that each individual like industry based around each individual luxury would have an interesting mechanic. Because I was thinking that you could be like the chocolate baron. You own like all of the cocoa in the world, and then you build like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory wonder or something cool, right? But this is also like, this is almost as equally as cool as that, although not quite. Although to be fair, yeah, actually, can I put a request in for the Civ 6 developers? Can we build Willy Wonka's chocolate factory if we own all the cocoa in the world? Please, thanks. But this is really cool because it's going to change up how you play the game based on the luxuries that spawn near you and whether or not you want to improve them with a regular thing or with an industry. I don't know, if you build an industry on a luxury, do you get the luxury?
2, decreasing its production cost for training military
Oh,
units.
wow.
But don't
Ivory,
stop
hang
there.
on.
Don't
Ivory gives you 30% production towards military units in this host city. Holy crap, that's so good.
cost for training military units. But don't stop there. If you continue collecting even more of the cocoa and coffee tiles on the map, you can level up and
Build Improvement Corporation +4 food, +11 production, +3 gold, +2 culture. And it looks like this uses some kind of grape person, maybe a grape merchant. I didn't get to see what great merchant that was. Rajar Todar. So it looks like actually here, if we look carefully, it looks like Raja. I don't remember what his ability is, but it looks like he still has his own ability. But he also has a build action. That is so cool. So now great merchants, not only do you get like their unique ability that you can use them, but they come with a build charge that you can use to improve your, and this looks like, can I see any more other luxury industries in the area? Is this like a unique luxury district of some kind? Or is this just a cocoa industry? I can't tell. This is like a thing that's built on a cocoa. If it's just built on a cocoa, that's still really, really cool. But oh my god, look at these yields. Look at that. 4 food, 11 production, 3 gold, 2 culture. That's insane. This is going to be so much fun. I'm really excited.
Corporations further increase the buffs provided by industries and also allow you to create products.
Whoa, what was going on there? Hang on, you can't just gloss over these screens. Hang on. Coffee Corporation, create new product. Take 7 turns, create a new product for the world based on the coffee resource. Oh, this is the coffee, not cocoa. Sorry, this is coffee. 20% culture yield in the host city. It costs 500 production. This is pretty late into the game. It's around 1350 AD, 200 turns into the game. It's taken about 7 turns. Oh, perhaps a unique unit being hidden from us here. Oh, I guess that thing that I saw earlier wasn't a unique unit. It must have been a spearman because it looks like a spearman. I know, I just got excited. I saw like a unit in the background. I was like, unique unit, unique unit. But I guess I was wrong. It was just a spearman I saw. But this is so cool. All right, I'm going to re-listen to that section because I kind of talked over it.
Corporations further increase the buffs provided by industries and also allow you to create products.
Like museums offer slots for great works, stock exchange and seaport buildings will now have slots for products. Shipping products to other cities and storing them in a stock exchange or seaport lets you share those powerful industry effects with other cities throughout your civilization. But of course, no...
That is really, really cool. So it's basically like another type of great work, kind of like relics, except you're creating... your game designer feel coffee. I love that. That's hilarious. But you're basically creating like products. That's interesting. I wondered. It doesn't look like there's any theming bonuses for stock exchanges, but getting a 20% culture is huge, like massive. Now that might just be that particular coffee product, but 20% culture is insane. I'm pretty sure there's only, I think it's Broadway is the only wonder that has an even remotely similar effect. And Broadway is like 1,000 production or something. And I think this game designer Fuel Coffee was like 500 production. It's kind of crazy how strong that is.
Storing them in a stock exchange or seaport lets you share those powerful industry effects with other cities throughout your civilization. But of course, no real tycoon stops at a mere corporation. If you manage to dominate the global supply of a luxury resource, you can create a monopoly. Monopolies increase the gold you generate each turn, depending on how much of the market you've cornered and how many other civs you're trading with. However, the real power of monopolies is the vast amount of tourism.
Hang on a minute, I want to see that. So, before the monopoly, all right, they have 57% control. Then they place down... They're making about 374 gold per turn. They place down the monopoly, but their gold doesn't increase. Because the UI didn't refresh. Damn it. But okay, so once you have a majority, I think it's over whatever percentage, you get a monopoly. That's really, really cool.
You've cornered, and how many other civs monopolies is the vast amount of tourism they grant.
Of course, when the stock market stresses of a jet-setting billionaire get to be too much, maybe it's time to get away. The Vietnam and Kublai Khan Pact introduces a peaceful new district, the Preserve. Preserves are built in secluded areas untouched by infrastructure. They can culture bomb adjacent tiles, gain additional housing based on appeal, and increase the appeal of adjacent tiles.
So it's like a tourism district?
The Grove, which unlocks with mysticism, and the Sanctuary, which unlocks with conservation. Both
Oh
increase the
man,
adjacent
you can
charming
basically
and
create your...
breathtaking tiles that have not been improved.
And that's it, fans.
Oh my god, you can actually create your own natural wonders now with this district. That's insane. I love this. Hang on, let's have a look at this grove. First of all, I love how it looks. It's just, I love the little wooden things. I love the grove. Looks like the building goes here and here. But the preserve, if you look carefully, you can see the preserve is green, which means it is a non-specialty district, which means you can build more than one copy of it, which is insane. I feel like this is actually one of the missing links for the tourism victory. This is so cool. And the reason I feel like that's the missing link is because there was kind of like, it was hard to get appeal sometimes, right? It's just hard to get appeal, and there's not a lot of things that scale off of appeal outside of a few like city-state unique buildings. And so this kind of opens up appeal-based and culture gameplay, and also culture bombs, which is insane. But yeah, it's a non-specialty district that gives you up to 3 housing, at least 1, based on appeal. So I imagine at +2 appeal, it would be 2 housing, and at +4 appeal, it would be 3 housing.
Untouched by infrastructure.
It also increases appeal, which is obviously neat. Then there's the Grove. Grove grants +1 food and +1 faith to adjacent unimproved charming tiles, increases to +2 food and +2 faith and +2 culture for adjacent unimproved breathtaking tiles. Oh my god, that's insane. Wait, when is this available? Do you say, when?
And increase the appeal of adjacent tiles. 2 buildings can be constructed in a preserve. The Grove, which unlocks with mysticism.
Mysticism is like... Is mysticism is mysticism the one that unlocks the holy site, or is mysticism the one that unlocks the oracle? I don't remember, but that's crazy. That is crazy. This is basically every civ is the Maori now. Like, you can all just have incredible yields on your unimproved tiles. I love it. This is great. I'm excited. I cannot wait. Your national parks are going to be way cooler now. I need to do a video teaching people how to use national parks, because goddamn, this is honestly, forget corporations, forget the new civs. This is the thing I'm most excited for. I love this. The other building was the Sanctuary, which becomes available at Conservation, which is pretty late into the game, but it gives you +1 science and +1 gold to adjacent charming tiles, and +2 science, gold, and production for adjacent unimproved breathtaking tiles. Oh man, look at these yields. If you have what's that, Earth Goddess, or whatever, the one that's +2 faith from what you call them, from high appeal tiles. Oh, this is going to be incredible. Look at this. Look at this tile. Look at this. 3 food, 2 production, 2 gold, 2 culture, 2 faith, and that's probably not even as good as it can get, because it's missing the science and wait, hang on. Did I? Oh, there it is. Oh man, look at that. Yes. You can literally create your own natural wonders now. I want you guys to really appreciate that. You can literally create your own national wonders with the Grove. That is so good. Now, the tiles do have to be unimproved, which is kind of that's going to be tough to deal with, but still, that is so cool. And again, it's a wonder. You can repeat it. You could just build a whole network of them all over the city and just have like a super high appeal city. This is great. I love it.
Yields of adjacent.
What else was there to do with it? Wasn't there like something else? No, I think that was it.
That have not been improved.
And that's it, fans, is the new Frontier Pass, the Vietnam and Kublai Khan pack. A new civilization, a new leader for existing civilizations, a game mode that rewards playing the whole map, and a new district that shows the value of natural spaces.
Civ fans, you are the best fans in gaming.
No, you're the best developers in gaming. Got them.
Good luck with all of your New Year's resolutions. And remember, if your motivation starts to flag, just take 1
more
turn.
Okay, this is epic. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this. 28th of January 2021. Set your goddamn calendars. That is going to be so cool. I can't wait for Vietnam. I can't wait for Kublai Khan. Kublai Khan is going to like completely open up new gameplay strategies for Mongolia and China. I can't wait for the corporations and monopolies mode. It's going to vastly change how you play with your duplicate luxuries. And I really super can't wait for the Grove a district. That is so cool. You could basically create your own natural wonders using production. That I can't. It's so good. It's so good. I am so excited. Super excited for this new content. I love you all very, very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.